Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video on my channel. Today's video is my Premier League predictions for match day 32 of the Premier League season. I really hope you'll like this video. A lot of effort and hard work has gone into preparation for this video, so please remember to like, subscribe and share the video as well so we can grow this channel together. So let's get straight into it with the Friday night game at St James's Park. We've got Newcastle versus Wolves. We've got two teams who are currently safe, to be honest, in this season's relegation and table, to be honest with you. The Wolves are sitting in 8th place. They can still get a slim chance of European football this season. They're currently on 49 points with 31 games played, 2 points behind Man United and West Ham, to be honest. West Ham, Wolves could go 6 tonight before anyone else has played to put that pressure on them. And that's what I think the teams like United and West Ham need. They need teams to challenge them and to push them to the last game, to be honest. And I think Wolves are doing that, so credit to them. Newcastle are sat in 15th place on 31 points with 30 games played. Mathematically, they're not safe, but I think with the players they've got, with the situation they are in, I think they will be safe. We'll go into a few stats then about the two teams over the last 6 matches. Wolves are coming off an impressive home win against Aston Villa last time out before last week, with goals from, with goals from Johnny and an Ashley Young own goal, and then Ollie Watkins with an 86-minute penalty. But Wolves held out firm in that game to get the 3 points, and that was the most important thing. And Newcastle are coming off the back of a hammering at Spurs. Newcastle have lost their last three matches, only scoring 1 goal, conceding 7. So they are on a little bit of a bad run at the moment, Newcastle, losing to Everton in that run as well. Newcastle need to pick up a few more victories just to secure their safety, in my opinion. But this game, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Wolves. I think Wolves have just got a little bit more momentum than Newcastle. Wolves have got more to play for in terms of European places. And I think they've got a little bit too much quality as well. Wolves, with the players like Jimenez, Neto, Cody at the back, Neves, Moutinho, some good quality players Wolves have got, so I do think they will win, but it will be a tight game up in St James's Park due to the crowd and intimidation of the stadium. So 2-1 Wolves in that one. Okay, we'll go to the early kickoff on Saturday then, and it's Everton versus Manchester United. This is a big game for both teams. Everton need to pick up a win fast. Their last win was Newcastle in March the 17th. They've recently lost 4-0 away at Palace in the FA Cup, 2-1 away at West Ham last weekend, and last night they lost a damaging defeat after leading 2-1 at Burnley. They lost 3-2. We'll look at the table then quickly. United are currently sat in 7th position, level on points with West Ham, 2 points in front of Wolves, as I said. So United could drop to 8th tomorrow night as I'm recording this, if Wolves beat Newcastle. So the pressure will be on United to win this. United are away from home at Goodison Park, so it won't be easy anyway, whatever form Everton are in, because of the crowd, because of the tightness of the stadium. United need to win this if they've got any chance of getting top 4 this season. We'll go into Everton then. Everton are currently sat in 17th place. Burnley are now a point behind them after beating them last night. Everton are in deep trouble, in my opinion. They could end this weekend in the relegation places with less than 10 games to play. It's really worrying for Everton. But have they got the quality? Yes, they have. They've probably got the better squad down there. But they're not used to this. They're under so much pressure, Everton. And I just feel like they're going to crumble real quickly. And they could go down. It's a massive possibility they could go down. And to be honest, if you're going down, you deserve to go down over the 38-game season. But I'll give you my prediction for this game. I think it will be a 3-1 victory for Manchester United in this one. Not because I'm a Man United watcher or fan growing up, but because the form they're in. United need to win this. Everton need to win it as well. But I think United will just have too much quality going forward with Ronaldo, Fernandes, Sancho, Rashford, even though he's not in form. Elanga, Cavani as well. So much quality for United, and I do think they will win 3-1 in this game, and send Everton into more deep trouble. Okay, we'll go into our first 3 o'clock game, which is Arsenal versus Brighton at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal currently sit in 5th place on 54 points, joint 4th with Spurs, and Brighton are on a downward spiral, who aren't mathematically safe themselves yet, on 34 points, sat in 13th place. I do think Brighton will be safe, though. I do think they will pick up a couple more wins to secure that mathematic safety. We'll go into the past few fixtures then. It has been a bit up and down for Arsenal recently. They've come off a 3-0 away defeat at Palace on Monday. Brighton are coming off a dull 0-0 home draw against Norwich. I do think Arsenal will win this. Unfortunate for me to say, but I think Arsenal will just have too much quality for Brighton. I don't think Brighton are playing for anything anymore. They're in torrid form. They haven't won in ages, Brighton. They're not scoring enough goals either. I'm going to go with an Arsenal 3-1 as well in this one. I think Arsenal will score a few goals. Brighton could get one, but I don't see Brighton winning. But Brighton could turn up on their day, you never know. They could turn up, Neo Maupay up front. They've done it before to Arsenal. But in my opinion, realistically on form and table and stuff to play for, I'm going to go with a 3-1 Arsenal victory. Okay, we'll go into the next 3 o'clock game. We've got Southampton versus Chelsea at St Mary's. We'll quickly look at the league table positions. Chelsea are currently sat in 3rd place, and Southampton are currently sat in 12th place. Chelsea have been in not great form at the moment. They've lost 4-1 at home to Brentford last weekend, and they've recently just come off a 3-1 defeat to Real Madrid in the Champions League. And looking at the table, if Chelsea aren't careful, they could be dragged into this top 4 race, never mind finishing comfortably 3rd. They're currently 5 points clear of Spurs and Arsenal. But Chelsea need to start picking up some results quickly, because otherwise they will be caught up by Spurs and Arsenal, because they are in form, them two teams. But I do think Chelsea will finish in 3rd place, though. They've got far too much good quality to bottle this now. Southampton, 12th place. They're going to be safe. They're going to finish mid-table. Southampton, they've got a good squad there with a good manager who will continue to build them to hopefully challenge for them European places in a couple of years' time. Southampton, we'll just go through a few of their last results. They haven't won a game in their last 5, 4 defeats in them as well. They're coming off a 1-1 away draw at Leeds, which isn't a bad result considering. Leeds is a tough place to go, Ellen Road. But yeah, I'll go with a 2-1 Chelsea win. I don't think it'll be straightforward for Chelsea. Southampton will make it difficult with their home crowd. I just think the quality Chelsea have will come through in the end and will get them a very, very important 3 points. Okay, we'll go into a game at the bottom of the table at Vicarage Road. We've got Watford versus Leeds. This is a massive game for both teams. Leeds are currently sat in 16th place on 30 points, and Watford are sat in 19th place on 22 points. Massive game for Watford this at home. They need to win this to have any chance of survival. Leeds, I think if they do win this, I do see them being safe, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll go into a few of the recent results then. Watford are coming off a 2-0 away defeat at Anfield, which isn't very surprising, to be honest. And Leeds are unbeaten in the last 3 matches, picking up 7 points. So Leeds are in a bit of form at the moment. They've picked up points at the right time. Business end of the season against teams around them and higher up in the table as well. So I am going to go with a 2-1 win to Leeds in this one. I just see the talent of Rafinha, Harrison, Bamford. Yeah, I just see them being a little bit too much strong for Watford, but Watford could get a victory in this. Very important Watford do, otherwise I do see them going down. I don't see any way back for them, so I am going to go with a 2-1 win for Watford in this game. No, 2-1 win for Leeds, in this game. Alright, we'll go into the tea time game on Saturday. We've got Aston Villa versus Spurs. We'll quickly look at the league standings. Spurs are currently sat in 4th place on goal difference, joint with Arsenal. And Villa are sat in 11th place in mid-table. We'll go into the form then. Villa have lost the last 3 matches to West Ham, Arsenal and Wolves. So teams higher than them, which you could probably say fair enough, but they have been tight games, to be fair to them, but that's the difference between the teams above them and where Villa want to be around them teams. Whereas Spurs are coming off 3 successive wins, 2-0 away at Brighton, 3-1 at home to West Ham, and 5-1 at home to Newcastle. So Spurs are scoring a lot of goals. They're not keeping as many clean sheets, but they are better defensively since Conte has come in there. Yeah, Spurs are scoring a lot of goals and are in a good form at the moment. Where do I see this game going? I do see a Spurs win, to be honest. Spurs are chasing that 4th spot. If Spurs get it, it'll be an absolute great season for them since Conte came in. I'm going to say a 3-1 Spurs win because I just see Spurs continuing their goal-scoring form in front of goal, and they have always got a goal in them to concede as well. So I'm going to go with a 3-1 defeat for Aston Villa, 3-1 win for Spurs. Villa will just continue to just drop off this season, I think. Gerrard won't want that from his players, but they've got nothing to play for now. Just get to the summer, rebuild and go again, Villa. So I'm going to go with a 3-1 Spurs in that one. We'll go on to our Sunday games then. We've got Brentford versus West Ham, London derby. We'll quickly look at the league standings. West Ham are currently sat in 6th place on 51 points with 31 games played. Brentford are sat in 14th place, 31 games played, 33 points. I do see Brentford needing a couple more victories just to be safe, but I think they will be safe this season, Brentford. They've got Ericsson in that midfield now, who will be the difference between staying up and going down, and has been in recent weeks. West Ham are still chasing a glimmer of hope of top 4. They're very much still in there. If they win this, they will be in there still. But it's the games played that are against them. Teams above them have games in hand. I do see them doing well in the league. I see them finishing in the top 6, to be honest, or at least a European place. Yeah, we'll quickly go into a few stats then about recent performances. Brentford are coming off a fantastic 4-1 away defeat, 4-1 away victory, sorry, at Chelsea, where Jan Out got 2 goals, Christian Eriksen got a goal, and Johan Visser got a well-worked goal at the end as well. But considering this game, Brentford did go 1-0 down in this, so credit to them for the comeback they made. West Ham are coming off an important 2-1 victory at home to Everton, where Aaron Cresswell scored a great free kick and Jared Bowen announced his return back from injury with an important winner as well. So in this one, it is hard to predict because Brentford are in good form. They'll make it difficult for West Ham. But I think the quality of West Ham will just about come through and win them the game. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 victory in this one for West Ham. But this could easily be a draw, or Brentford could easily snatch it. But I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for West Ham. Okay, we'll go into the next one then. Leicester versus Palace. Good game, this one. We'll look at the league standings quickly. Palace are sat in 9th place with 30 games played, 37 points. Leicester are currently in 10th place, 28 games played, 37 points. So really, there's nothing really separating the two sides, if we were honest. Leicester have 2 games in hand on Palace, so their points per game record will be better than Palace's. Both having decent seasons. Palace in the semi-final of the FA Cup, Leicester still in the Conference League, and favourites to win that. We'll look at recent performances then. Leicester have come off a win against Brentford and a draw against Manchester United, which Leicester should have probably won, to be honest with you. And Palace are coming off 4-0 home win against Everton in the FA Cup and a 3-0 home win against Arsenal in the league. So in the last 2 games, Palace have scored 7 goals and conceded none. Actually, going back on Palace's form, they got a 0-0 draw against City before that and a 2-0 away win against Wolves in the league. So they're coming off 4 games in all competitions without scoring without conceding, scoring 9 goals. So Palace are in fine form in front of goal, good defensively. Vieira's got them set up perfectly to counter-attack and use their forward players in the best way possible. Leicester, stuttering season, underperforming in my opinion, FA Cup holders, got knocked out the Europa League, in the Conference League, favourites to win it. They could challenge the top 8, but it's probably a distant for them now. I'm not gonna give a surprise result here. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win to Palace because I think Palace are in the better form. They will concede because Leicester have got some good quality there. But I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Palace, and for Palace to continue their fine form in front of goal. Their results are going great as well. They've got a great manager. They're in a semi-final of the FA Cup, so credit to Palace. And I am going to go with a 2-1 win to Palace. So that's my prediction for that one. Okay, we'll go into an important game at the bottom of the table. We've got Norwich versus Burnley. We'll go into the league standings. Burnley are sat in 18th place after a very, very impressive win against Everton last night as I was filming this. And Norwich are sat bottom of the table on 18 points. We'll go into a few of the last few results then. Norwich are coming off a 0-0 away draw at Brighton. And as I've said, Burnley are coming off a very, very impressive home win. A comeback win against Everton, who are down there as well. Burnley are giving themselves a massive chance of survival now after beating Everton and having this game as well. This game won't be easy at Carrow Road. Norwich won't make it easy. But I do see one winner in this one, and I do see Burnley winning this by 2-1. I just see Burnley having too much more to play for than Norwich. I don't see Norwich coming back, especially with their goal difference as well. I see Burnley winning this and knocking Everton into that bottom 3 by the end of the weekend. Yeah, Burnley are in fine form. Players like Cornet, Rodriguez, quality that I don't think Norwich have, and Burnley are used to this. Burnley are used to getting out of trouble. Sean Dyche, good manager. Dean Smith as well for Norwich, but I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Burnley, and I see Burnley getting out of the bottom 3. Okay, we'll go into our last game of the weekend, and it's probably the biggest game of the weekend. It's Manchester City versus Liverpool. We'll go into the form of the two teams then first, before looking at the league standings. Both teams are in fine form. City are coming off a home Champions League win against Atletico Madrid by winning 1-0. And Liverpool are coming off a Champions League away win at Benfica by winning 3-1. We'll quickly look at the table. We've got Manchester City currently sitting in first place, 30 games played, 73 points. Liverpool second place, 30 games played, 72 points. So this game is massive. This game is so big in terms of the title race. Whoever wins this will probably determine who will win the title race. It won't be over. As if Liverpool win, they'll go 2 points clear. But if City win it, they'll go 4 points clear. So if City win it, they will probably go on and win the league. It will probably be a little bit more easier for them. But if Liverpool win it, will make it really interesting. Really interesting indeed. We'll go through a bit of the news that's going on before the match. There's just 1 point currently separating Champion City and Liverpool at the top of the table. The outcome is likely to have a major implications for the title race. Coverage at the Etihad Stadium starts at 4 p.m. on Sky Sports Premier League and Main Event, with kickoff being 4:30 p.m. So please tune into that game. It's going to be a massive game. If the game goes ahead as planned, after neither side were drawn to play their Champions League quarter-final fixture on April the 12th, City will face Atletico Madrid on April the 13th in their second leg, while Liverpool host Benfica at Anfield on the same night. We don't really need to know that. But all we know, it's going to be a massive game in the race for the title. Please tune in to Sky Sports at 4:30 for that game. It's going to be massive. But they are my... Oh yeah, I need to make a prediction for it, don't I? It's so hard to predict. I'm going to go with a draw, 2-2 draw. I can't predict a winner. I don't really want to predict a winner, so I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw in this one. But they are my predictions for this weekend, Matchday 32 of the Premier League. Please let me know down in the comments below, or message me on my social medias, which I'll put down in the description. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It'll be much appreciated from me with all the hard work and time I put into these videos for you guys. Please share the channel as well so we can grow together. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.